Should I play it?
I don't know. Yeah, fuck. Who cares? They're not going to shut us. They're going to shut us off, right?
No. Cool.
Let's kick this pig.
Let's fucking do it. Welcome to a live 2026 season kickoff edition of Sorry We Love Football. Still the only show that actively hates the sport that it covers. I'm your host and Eagles fan, Daniel Hardigan. It's year 6 of the Nick Sirianni experiment, and guys, I'm enjoying the ride so far.
Got the beakers
Gotta
out,
say.
lab coat ready?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, with us as always, we got Chiefs fan Danny Solomon. Danny, how was visiting Kansas City Chiefs headquarters earlier this month?
I did go to training camp. I saw the players practice very lightly, live, in person, and it looks pretty cool, but I wouldn't recommend flying for $600 to Kansas City and then driving another hour and a half to St. Joseph. But regardless, it is cool.
And, of course, we got Commanders fan Jamel Johnson with us. Jamel, is it true your team refuses to run a nickel defense this year out of respect for Jaden Daniels?
That is true. We're only running dimes because his mom is so fine.
Woo! Okay, Danny, is that training facility going to change when they open the new stadium? Are you seeing one of the last camps at this spot?
No idea. I love that it's coming to Kansas because I'm a native Kansan, but that's all I know. That's really all there is to know. We're in Missouri right now, so you'd have to think that maybe Kansas would be the next stop. Maybe by my house, by my mom's house.
Hey, the perfect location.
Think about it, Clark.
Well, look, the wait isn't quite over. I think we kick off the season 2 weeks from yesterday because it's a Wednesday kickoff this season.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so we're 13 days out.
I'm feeling it.
I am too. It's getting real. We're back in the studio.
Yeah.
It's like a little too long. I'm ready. I need a game right now.
I know. Well, you're going to get some preseason week 3 action
The
this weekend.
trashiest of the preseason.
Yeah. Do starters not play in that as well?
I haven't seen many starters play so far. I know your team did.
Jaden
I
got to
don't
touch the
think
ball
our
one
teams
time.
are doing that.
No, none of the important guys are out there. No.
Okay, well, let's get into this season, this show, and kick it off the way we always do. I guess, Danny, what do you hate about the preseason?
Besides the fact that it's so fucking long and that we haven't gotten to be together and shit on the NFL in forever. Yes, we've been doing our preview episodes. Yes, we've been talking on personal chats about how shit is going down the tubes, morally, of course, and also just physically in terms of what goes on in the NFL. And that's really, okay. If I'm going to say my number one thing that I hated about the preseason, it's that 1 in 4 players have CTE.
Oh, no. Is that a real stat?
It's a real stat. Oh, it's real.
Oh, my God.
I was having a fun preseason until Tuesday. We were doing our preview shows, laughing it up. Ha, 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 the Browns suck. It was fun. And then we get hit, and maybe you guys didn't feel it, but we get hit with an ICBM of a reality. New York Times article about, basically it covers a paper that was published in the British Medical Journal, which is good because that means RFK isn't in charge of it.
Yeah.
1 in 4 players have CTE. That is a real thing. New York Times, look it up. Anybody who hasn't is really a kind of a scumbag. You should know this. Think of 4 players on your team right now. Just picture them. You know, I'm going to do it. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Harrison Butker. One of these men has dementia-causing brain rocks.
And you know it's Chris Jones.
Well, my question is it a spectrum when you have CTE? I mean, you're not 100 out of 100 crazy immediately, but does the scale keep sliding? Say you have early onset CTE, you're at 5%, right? Does that scale just keep sliding the rest of your life towards 100, or can you live with this slight
I'm sure you
playing
can.
Football,
yeah.
no. If you play one more down of football, yes, the shit slides.
I think yes. I mean, look, there are rocks in the brains. How many rocks, how hard they are, I'm sure that matters. But the point is that we, sitting here on this couch, probably have 0 CTE rocks.
I definitely have at
Maybe
least 2
Jamel has
concussions.
a couple and you played safety, so
I played
sure.
linebacker in college for 4
I hit
years.
the fuck out of my head the other day in my building.
Yeah, so that
A couple of head bonks isn't going to get you where science gets involved.
Okay,
That's all I'm
sure.
saying. And science is involved now. This is a real bummer. This is a life bummer. And you know how much I hate it when real life gets in the way of our precious football. But that's where this is. This is a quote that I wrote to. This is the one because I think this will help kind of illuminate how this number was reached. Of the 878 players who died between 2016 and 2021,
Jesus.
That's so many players.
235 of them donated their brains. The researchers said this.
That sounds like 1 in 4 again.
So 1 in 4 of those brains that are available were given to researchers to study. Okay? Of those brains, the 235, 215 of them were diagnosed with CTE. That is 91.4%. So the 1 in 4 thing, it's actually a minimum. It's the lowest estimate you can come up with based on the brains that these guys could get their hands on.
Yo, the NFL brain closet?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
You got to send an intern, and he's just holding like
holding
a big
a
ass.
couple- brains?
And great brains. Some of the best brains in football.
Well, the football minds, yeah.
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 Well, I think, and again, not to push back on this because obviously this is all real.
Why are you pushing back?
I'm not.
Excuse
I'm
me?
not. I'm asking about quality of life. I look at somebody like Troy Aikman or Steve Young, and they feel pretty lucid and not like every day
On camera.
is 50 first dates for them where they don't remember who they are.
His life
Very
is like
good,
that
Jamel.
Drewski sketch when we don't see him
Yeah.
on TV.
It's because Troy Aikman can't figure out how to kick stream. That's the only reason we don't
See?
see him whacking his kids around.
Mm.
I mean,
And Tony ass.
You're kind of like the dudes in the middle of concussion. You're like the guys who are like, you're gonna Sunday is the biggest day of the year
No.
financially. You're gonna ruin the industry.
I think they should all have the protective helmet on. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't take the precautions. I don't think it makes the game look stupid or the players look ridiculous when they're wearing. What is the helmet called?
The Guardian
The
cap?
Guardian
Guardian
cap.
cap.
Yes. They should all wear it. If it helps at 1%, they should all wear it.
But now that's what I'm saying is all the guys we know and love who are currently in the league, pre-Guardian cap and post, who are still not wearing it, these guys, at least 25% of them, are going to get the disease that then causes dementia and or ALS or maybe 100 or, murder, suicide, if you want to call that a disease. And look, are we going to get past this and stop caring once Labor Day hits? Absolutely. 100%. I'm on board with that. I'm already looking at tickets for the Chiefs-Rams game.
Danny's next segment next week is going to be like, bring back Jacked Up.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool.
Well, that's where I'm going. Hey, if everybody's got CTE anyway and we can't stop it, let safeties hit guys over the middle again. Hey, let's stop pretending like we care.
I'm not pretending. I care, but I also believe that as long as people are given the information and know the risks, they should be able to dictate their own careers and their own lives. But I'm just going to say this. This is my definitive statement on the huge seismic news that this is going on in our favorite players' brains. Makes me feel a little blue. It just puts a little damper on it. Going into an exciting 2026 season, I'm just a little forlorn about how many guys are going to end up killing civilians in the next 30 years.
Well, can we point them towards the right civilians? Don't.
You want to do a Dexter thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know
it's-
if they can
it's-
be pointed anywhere.
I
Well,
think we gotta keep them playing football until they die. I think that's what's going on.
Okay.
Like, you don't get to retire, bro.
I got it. So we should create a splinter league, much like we already have with the
Yeah.
UFL, and just make it all of the players who have been confirmed diagnosed CTE or
CTE
high
league.
risk guys like Cam Scatabo, and just have them play in their own league.
Yeah, put that shit in Europe.
I kind of like that.
Put that in Germany, where the best brain scientists probably are already.
Yeah.
So they'll be nearby.
The Nazi doctors who are willing to do whatever it takes.
Once
to
again, you're
get
filling in
medical
the
truth.
blanks for me, but what you see what I'm getting at.
I do, and I agree that, I mean, we need to compartmentalize these guys in somewhere where they can go get their fury out, and then where there are no consequences to the greater populace. The CTE-FL.
It would at least explain the rise in ticket prices. You're watching the most dangerous thing available, and once these guys are done playing, they can't stop playing or they'll kill civilians. So we have to provide senior citizen football for them. That is subsidized by your ticket price. But imagine how good you'll feel knowing that you're keeping Antonio Brown off the streets.
And doing what he loves. Like, he'll be perfectly happy not, burning some poor Instagram model's house down.
Right, exactly. He'd rather be playing football. He's doing that out of frustration.
Absolutely.
That's a good point. I mean, the hard part is free will, and these guys might say, I want to go on vacation. I'm done playing football. But all you have to do is call him a pussy or something. Like,
Right.
And then they'll play.
There's loopholes,
Yeah.
bro.
And we save the poor people of the Bahamas or wherever they go on vacation
Oh,
from
my God.
a potential
Antigua
mass shooting.
Antigua got some stories.
They're
boy.
still off season. They're still off season for these guys.
No, it's year round. I'm starting to buy into the ethos that Jamel's giving out, that it's like, we're putting these guys to work.
Right. And there's no way out. Once you take one of those hits over the middle, you are in a mental cage that you cannot escape.
Jamel, what do you hate about the preseason?
That they're gonna try to silently murder the Pro Bowl.
Death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
They gave the Pro Bowl the death penalty, like behind our
Yeah,
backs.
lethal
kinda,
injection. Not
just
even like a
kinda
firing squad.
Snuck it in. Hey, guess what, guys? No more Pro Bowl. You're worried about your team. You're worried about week one. And guess what? No more Pro Bowl. We're just going to give them like a little plaque or something. Where the hell is the private equity when you need it? You mean to tell me we're making all of this money and everybody wants a piece and all of these goddamn venture capital firms want to fuck the league in the face all day long, but nobody has the money, the funds to make the Pro Bowl work? I just feel like, you know what, honestly, I feel like if I was Hawaiian right now, I would be like, we need to secede from the union, bro. We need to, because that's where it starts for me, bro.
But
once they moved it from Hawaii,
Yes.
that was obviously the plan was to get rid of it from then.
Well, now the Orlandoians are mad too. I mean, they're getting screwed over.
They're
The
losing
state of
flag
Florida.
football money. You know how much money is made on flag football in Florida? A ton.
Yeah, I think we covered this a bit. I mean, before we knew it was dead, how to solve the Pro Bowl is just play that game internationally. Send all the best players in the league and make them do Legends of the Hidden Temple, sand traps, or whatever dumb, goofy games they're going to play. Do it over there.
Themed according to whatever country they play in could be good. So you go to Cairo and you do, like camel races.
Well, here's the thing. No, it's dead. We
dead.
don't even have the possibility to dream these fun scenarios up.
And it's like, what message are they sending to us? Like, the Pro Bowl was so important to, one, guys with sports autism. They needed that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, all of the fans of the 29 teams that didn't win the Super Bowl. You just get to see some extra stuff. It kind of makes you feel better about your shitty team. We got some representatives out there. It's like the football government. It's like the Senate is how it felt.
Right, and these are the states that have senators but don't really make any policy. It's like whoever the second senator of Wyoming is, no one knows their name because they have no power.
Right.
But it's good to see them. It's good, every once in a while you see him doing a speech about like the Girl Scouts.
Come on, dog, the merch. All of these things, super important, man. And it was really important for like mistresses to find out that these guys have families. How else would they find that out? You see them on the sideline at the Pro Bowl with their kids.
And just fraternizing with other players in the league. Like, you never get to see Lamar Jackson and Matt Stafford, like, hanging out. And that was your chance. There's no other opportunity to see these players intermingle.
And I guess that's...
And then make the LeBron, Dwayne Wade pacts of, like, hey, we're going to actually run the league in 2 years when we come together. That's gone.
It's the NFL's winter meetings, but for the players. It's like
little player meetings, but I guess the internet was the first step in the death. Because that's why that's a good point. They just started doing tight end university.
And that's just for tight ends. So, yeah, you want to be able to mingle all of the position groups.
I just think it's fucked, bro. And if they just put it in Hawaii like a month after the season was over, everybody would love it again. And we'd all be happy to see it.
But we didn't love it. And that's why
because it got horrible.
Yeah. And there really maybe was no way to save this institution.
Well, once again, Hawaii just got to leave the union, bro.
Would that do it?
Because they couldn't say, if Hawaii can't save it, Hawaii shouldn't be here, dog. They need to be on their own sovereign.
They always should have been, really. I don't know how we got Hawaii. How did we get, we just showed up there and we're like, we're going to take this.
We're going to take this. We have every pineapple in existence. Mm-hmm. We can't give them one fucking football game. It's the only shit that we do that they like. I'm so glad Cole Brennan is not here.
I was going to say it.
To see this shit. It's trash what they're doing to him and his legacy.
Oh, man. His brain probably got studied.
Is he dead?
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Golly. Well, see, there you go. Yeah, would he give up his brain? I'm sure he did. Hawaiians are very good, conscientious people, so I'm sure he did donate his brain to science.
I mean, he's a Howley, but he was Hawaiian, so he counts.
For a time.
Yeah.
Knock down Aloha Stadium. It's nothing left, bro. And I'm just saying, if you telling me the guys who own all of the toothpaste couldn't save this, like, you know what I mean? Where are the billionaires when you need them?
Maybe they're having meetings right now. We don't know.
It's like, y'all don't want to give anybody water and the Pro Bowl's gone? Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay. What I hate about the preseason, and specifically this season, Rams hype.
Oh,
wow.
I think as far as I can tell, and I don't watch a ton of NFL Live or ESPN or any of this shit, but I just keep seeing Sean McVay pop up, Ty Simpson mic'd up clips, Aaron Donald, will he, won't he?
He will.
Matt Stafford's a 99 on Madden.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy.
He's a perfect player.
Based off.
And I like Matt Stafford.
What are his running stats?
It's got to be.
They say he can
27 acceleration, right? Like
that alone should make you not a 99 if you can't run fast.
And then so there's the Rams hype, and then you have the one story that should be the most discussed in the league because it's maybe the best receiver in the league is Puka Nakua. I mean, we're talking about CTE and crazy wide receiver tropes, and he's
right
pushing
there.
The envelope.
Yeah.
He bit two ladies. I realized it was two.
Separate?
It was in the same incident. One was trying to help, and he bit the thumb.
He made them both hold their arms together and then bit.
I think one was a neck, one was a thumb.
Like a Twix? He did them like a Twix bar.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you could get 2 in 1 if you really open your mouth wide.
We remember his, Aiden Ross interview where he did the Jewish dance.
Now it's kind of coming around to, like, I mean.
Yeah, people like it.
Let's separate the Jewish people from the state of Israel, please.
He went to rehab this offseason to work on his personal behavior. Mm-hmm. He told the world he's focused and locked in this season. I know this because he goes on a podcast like 4 times a week. But then he tells stories about how he ran through a sliding glass door on the 4th of July at Michael Rubin's house. Like, that was like a month ago.
Okay.
That's not, you're not rehabilitated yet.
And at that point, the league needs to be investigating Michael Rubin. These guys aren't allowed to drive motorcycles in their contracts and shit. And you're running through doors at Michael Rubin's house.
His latest one is that he exclusively eats at McDonald's during the season. It's just a 10-piece and a McChicken with sweet and sour sauce.
And the McChicken.
That's what he eats.
Yeah, that's too much chicken. I get a beef in there.
Oh, maybe it's a quarter pounder with a sweet.
That's what
and
I.
spicy.
That's
It's the
of course
breading,
you gotta
bro.
start with that. I mean, the best combo, for me, was a double with a McChicken. Used to both be on the $1 menu.
I know.
And then
I
a
know.
fry.
I would add mac sauce to the McChicken.
And then
It
I
was
would
like
go
19
home and I would
cents.
watch
Yeah,
the Pro
I like
Bowl
it.
in full.
I would add the onions. I would add diced onions.
And look, I don't need to. I don't care about the McDonald's stuff that much. We've seen athletes eat crazy shit. I mean, DK Metcalf with his candy. I think Ocho Cinco was always eating McDonald's before games as well.
Maybe the sodium keep your brain in line.
You do need a lot of sodium, right?
Maybe
Isn't that
the
good?
CTE can't expand.
Right, because the salt gets in your there's like some water in your skull that should be salty,
It's
right?
the opposite. You need more water in your brain and less hard calcified whatever CTE rocks.
And we're talking about, we have a draft coming up.
Ooh,
Two drafts coming up, the Israel and Palestine leagues on this Sunday, August 30th. What do you do with Puka Nakua? I mean, not only is he often injured, like he has to pick himself up off the turf 5 times a game where he's just like on his knuckles and his head's buried. We've seen bloodied Puka, but now he also might be suspended for his insane behavior. And the Rams are just already pissing me off, and they're going to be in the mix the entire season.
So this was your whole argument was just Puka and the
I'm saying-
overrating of Matt Stafford, which is fair. I think
it's
approaching 40. It's not good to put anybody's a 99 at 39 years old is weird.
yeah, and there's Rams hype, but it feels like the Puka stuff is kind of being pushed to the side. And I'm like, this is a big story.
Well, yeah, you've got Devontae Adams and you've got 2 decent running backs, and you've got the
Chiefs
the
secondary.
defense is really what it is. The
Yeah.
Chiefs secondary plus Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett seems a little scary.
We don't know about Aaron Donald. He's just
He's coming.
posting clips of working out, and
He's just not going to training camp.
He's just trying to get back in shape.
he's
Right.
for sure not
using
going to
the
go to training
facilities
camp.
to do it. He's smart. He'll be back week 4.
Would be hilarious if he was doing this just to not pay a gym membership. That's the type of shit I would do.
Can we just do that? Can you just like walk on to the Rams facility and ask for a tryout and get to use their shit?
I think in some situations.
I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready for my tryout. I just need
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
week.
with a couple more months with this Pilates ball and
All right, let's look backwards one more time because the rest of this season is going to be about looking forward. We're going to grade the offseason.
The entire offseason.
The entire offseason. It has been, we just talked about Puka. There's been story after story. Pro Bowl's dead. There's so much to talk about. Danny, give us your grade of this offseason.
Yeah, I mean, this is a totality of things that add to this grade. You've got to take into account everything about it. And I feel like the theme of this year's offseason has been everybody's been kind of, and you're alluding to it already, everybody's been kind of extra bad boys this offseason. Everyone seems on edge, wound up. Probably why we've had so many training camp fights. Like, even Kirk Cousins got into the mix.
crazy.
He's ready to throw down. Like, it is an edgy time in America generally, and I feel like it's spilling onto the field, and it's not even the usual shit anymore. It's not like the usual commonplace hit and runs and wife beatings, although we've had our
We
share.
got a couple of them. Yeah,
Definitely our share of those. But it can be hard after 50 seasons to keep a product fresh, to keep a television show alive. But the writers of the NFL have come up with some fresh ideas this season, and I'm giving them a high grade for that. Just for the creativity of the malfeasance that we've seen this offseason, I think they deserve a very high grade. Terrion Arnold kidnaps and robs dudes over Zoom. Jalen Carter and a few other Eagles players getting involved with some e-commerce scam, and then the ringleader of it ends up dead.
It's rumor mill.
In a
It's rumor mill
pool.
In a
stuff.
pool.
Rumor mill.
Face down dead in a pool.
Cesspool.
The fucking Eagles mob. That's what they're acting like. Aaron Rodgers kills 2 people in Pennsylvania.
Wait.
Indirectly through his sponsorship of not
yes.
being
The
vaccinated.
measles.
Oh,
The
okay.
measles.
He has killed 2 people with measles. Yes. I'm going to say it. And the topper is it's not just the players this year. That's what's new about 2025-26 offseason is that it is coaches like Kyle Shanahan. We talked about him extensively on the Niners preview, how it's mysterious. Nobody's talking about what that accident was all about. Romo has the cutest, most wholesome DUI arrest I've ever seen.
It's pretty nice.
Just a very interesting. We started this season with Mike Vrabel having an anal sex scandal. And we're ending it with the Niners owner picking up literal trailer park hookers in the same city where they had a toxic fume train crash.
Wearing a Yankees shirt.
He was ready to get Yankee.
Yeah, he's trying to get Yankee Doodle Dandy.
So even though we've had memorable off seasons in the past with big trades and culture war bullshit and all of the stuff that we've now gotten used to as part of the NFL, I'm giving this one an A on the basis of pure inspired artistry of the news cycle. But I'm going to bring it down to an A- because 1 in 4 players have CTE.
Come on, man. Stop saying that.
It's not good.
So the offseason got like a 94, and Danny's like, I'll give you a 92.
I'll give you 92
Yeah.
because what the fuck is going to happen to us?
Well, it's not us. I mean,
It's
we might
going
be
to
killed.
affect us.
We may be
It might-
killed.
it might affect us.
It could get to us.
What if Puka Nakua hears this somehow and comes and kills you? Because why not?
Because
there's
he's
no
left
limits.
his YouTube running for 5 days in a row.
And then
it
it's-
made it all the way to Sorry We Love Football, and he heard us talking shit.
And then it's just another news story in the cycle. Puka Nakua suspended 3 games for killing family man,
Yeah, podcaster he'd never met.
local
somehow.
Riverside man.
You think you'd do it by biting? You think you'd just bite me
Bite
to
you
death?
to death?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if that would kill you. If he beat you on the neck, in the jugular, for
Yeah,
sure.
it could happen.
That's what I think he was doing, right? He was like trying to be Blade or something for Halloween. There was some kind of...
Oh, and he was, theatrical biting?
Yeah, he was just trying to be cute,
I
but
took
like...
it too far.
True Blood.
Well, that's the CTE. The CTE makes you bite 25% harder.
At least. That's the minimum.
Jamel, what's your grade for this offseason? And I can't believe Danny gave it an A.
A-.
I'm
A-.
also giving him an A.
Straight A?
Yeah. Well, listen. So for me, it was an A in terms of my own distraction. Usually in the off season, I'm getting deeper and deeper, like into a tunnel of information. Like I'm trying to decipher what the Commanders are going to do with their draft and who's doing this, who's doing that. And this offseason, because there was a World Cup, I didn't think about it at all.
Yeah.
I was completely free of NFL thought, and I really appreciated the NFL for somehow, even with all the news, it just didn't break through. Maybe I have CTE and I don't even know. Anyhow, I didn't think about it too much, but also when I did finally come around to think about it, you know what I realized? This shit has been as crazy as it ever was. All of these years of hearing how this is the new soft NFL and they're throwing the ball so much and these guys are pansies, and Michael Irvin's like, you guys couldn't do cocaine and fuck hookers like I could and go play football. Turns out, yeah, I could, man.
Yeah.
My owner is fucking hookers and he on cocaine too, dude. I'm with him.
We've turned the whole league into the White House.
For me, I'm giving it an A because I realize that football has always been as dangerous as ever. And as a matter of fact, this might be the most dangerous football's ever been.
I said it the other day. I think Jerry Jones is looking around like, this is a little much, guys. This is a lot going on this season.
No
It's
decorum.
crazy.
I mean, are we back? Is this no longer the no fun league?
Okay. I know they allowed like group celebrations now. That was always part of it.
Come on.
I mean, they're going to suspend guys for like hip drop tackles and a couple other violations.
They talked about targeting or whatever they're calling it in the NFL. It's like accelerating into someone. They never called that. Not once.
And if a guy has 2 of them, they just won't call it if he's a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, the NFL is definitely as rigged as it's ever been.
Yeah.
Okay,
if it's a
yeah.
Commanders player, like they'll suspend him. But if it's like a guy on a Chiefs or an Eagles team,
Come on.
they're not going to call that third foul.
Marquee franchises.
Yeah.
Tiffany franchises of the NFL. What do you think the Commanders' So you are out on the day-to-day of the Commanders.
Well, I was
bringing you in.
See, it was a perfect wrangling. They pretended to. They were like, "Oh yeah, World Cup. Don't mind us. We're just stalking WNBA players. Don't even look over here." You know what I'm saying? And
we're not signing anyone.
And then the moment it was over, I was Godfather 3, baby. I was right back in, and I'm like, God, what a man! They hooked me perfectly.
So there's nothing about you. You haven't seen the same algorithm that we've seen that is telling us that the Commanders' practices are going abysmally every single day.
Oh, actually, I have. Actually. And these guys, I guess my biggest issue with that is, like, isn't this state-sponsored media? Why is everybody allowed to say that it's going so bad?
That's interesting because that has been a thing this offseason where, like, these apparatchiks who are usually supposed to give the sunny side report of at least at this stage in the season, are diming on their teams.
Yeah. And this plays into my offseason grade. You gave it an A, right?
Yeah. So in the midst of this, are you telling me we're also getting somehow like actual journalism?
The beat writers.
Would you have believed it? Would you have believed it? The guys who are in the literal White House, not the Dallas Cowboys White House, but the literal White House, are lobbing softballs to the president, asking him why the war in Iran is going so great. Meanwhile, Nikki Jabalova from Commanders Media is giving us the real shit about how the offensive line is falling apart.
Well, it's an A, bro. It's been an amazing offseason.
Well, before I wrap it up, I did get, when I was watching the World Cup, some of those games were played in NFL stadiums, and I would get a little twitch in my eye like, I've seen really important plays on this field.
It'd be cool if they was playing real football right now.
I could kind of squint and be like, oh, what if that was like a corner route instead of a corner kick?
Man, just serenading you softly.
Yeah, so that kind of just my body kind of started doing things that reminded me of NFL. But yes, when it comes to beat writers and actual coverage of teams and real information, that's why I'm giving this offseason an F.
Jesus.
Wow. So no middle ground here.
It's all summed up by one headline for me, and here it is. ESPN personality Pat McAfee is expanding his role with the network for the 2026 football season.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your minions running around reporting actual shit, and then you have the top guy. Pat is set to make $60 million on his new contract a year.
Jesus.
That's more than he ever made as a punter?
That's more than any quarterback gets paid in the league per season.
I think Mahomes is 63.
No, he's about 50-something, right?
Whoa.
I think Dak is the highest played player.
Right, okay.
And he makes about 60, and Pat's going to be over 60.
Wow.
I mean,
that's incredibly fucked up.
I've hated Pat McAfee for a very long time. And now the man is dropping chart-topping country rap albums. He's greeting Donald Trump on the tarmac like he's the fucking chancellor of Indiana or something. Just like, welcome, sir.
I mean, essentially.
The power we've given to this punter is everything that's wrong with football, with the country. And I was thinking, like, how did we get here? So all I have to do is spend 30 hours a week talking to Aaron Rodgers and AJ Hawk like 6 years ago, and like that's enough?
He's not even talking to AJ Hawk. AJ Hawk sits there in the frame and does nothing.
Yeah. But it's important that he sits there.
But this is the disparity I mean, is you have these beat writers who might be writing a blog for free who's giving you the real shit about your team, and then you have the top line ESPN, which is just they have mass fired anybody you might have cared about, and it just filters all into like 3 personalities. And at the top is Pat McAfee somehow. He has not spent his career as like a journalist. Like even as Stephen A. Smith start by writing columns.
Yeah, and
and I'm no fan of Stephen A. Smith, but he makes a third of what Pat is about to make. And I thought he was the star of the network.
Listen, he ain't white enough. Steven's pretty white too, so that's why he got the $10 million. It's like, listen, you expressed some white ideas that we like.
Yeah, I put on Pat McAfee just to hear what they're talking about. This is an actual poll quote. Lamar needs to stay healthy this season and stay on the field because that's where he's most effective.
That's a $60 million quote, man.
That is
Being
a guy
on
in
the
a shirt.
field is where he's most effective. Okay. Thank
But he
you.
had a wife beater on. And he might have said the S word or the B word after
And
that.
he might have promoted his album, wherever the fuck.
Come
Or something like this. The Texans have an 18% chance of making the Super Bowl. Where does this shit come from?
I think inside the A shirt is all of these pieces of
and-
bullshit. I think he
yeah.
has one of those really deep belly buttons, and he pulls instead of pulling shit out of his ass, he does it from there.
And look, I don't want to be unfair to the glorious stories that you both mentioned, because there have been some spicy stuff that I wish that I could appreciate, but this just mars all of it, because it's going to be unavoidable at this point. Before, I just didn't watch the Pat McAfee show. Now he's going to be a part of Monday Night Countdown, Monday Night Football. You will not be able to avoid this personality.
I know how.
A mute button?
Yes. For me, I'm smoking weed outside until the
Kickoff,
kickoff starts.
yeah.
Right.
And that because I can't smoke weed in the house.
And then
'cause
halftime, that's more weed.
You're not allowed to smoke weed in your own house?
Well, I can, but I've been
You're
like,
about to be a married man.
it's a self-castration. What's happening here is, listen, the ladies got asthma. 2 cats with asthma.
I got asthma and I'm smoking myself stupid.
The
That's
cats
what I said.
The cats have asthma?
I'm hearing all about how everybody's got asthma in the house but me. Long story short, it's also helped me to not watch ESPN. I plan it. I got a joint that I light. It's like cartoonish. And it's an hour before kickoff. And then I get 10 seconds I might see one guy. I might see 1 second of pregame.
I wish I could say I could give it a fair chance and just say, you know what, maybe he'll be good at this, and look at the other side and say maybe the sky isn't falling and this will all be okay. But I just hate that it's all been forced upon us. Like, you can't walk through an airport without ESPN or some sort of talking head sports show on every TV. You need the apps to watch the games. There's no way to avoid this except for smoking weed outside.
Smoking weed outside, push-ups with your eyes closed.
Push-ups with your eyes closed.
Also forcing yourself to watch soccer.
Just flipping back and forth.
And it's a soccer game that I could not give a fuck about. I get real conservative when I see some of this stuff. But yeah, some like second division Spanish soccer.
That'll deprogram you quick.
Yeah, man.
That'll take it's just like the instant breaking of the illusion that you were in. That the world is all this.
All the way up until 10:01.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and that is how they get you. Because the game's supposed to be, we all are programmed to believe that at least Pacific time, that 10 a.m. is when the game starts. It does not start.
Lies.
It's like 10:03.
It's 10:03.
Yeah.
Do not tune in until 10:03. That is the start time. Anything you see before 10:03 is evil and will ruin your brain, and probably worse than CTE. This is what are we calling this anti-woke, like this, like, every commercial now is like, we're proud to be Americans, America 250,
The
Trump coins.
Patriot.
Manifest Destiny.
Yeah.
Gold shining city on a hill.
It is the exact antithesis to what it was 6 years ago, which was basically like, Ritz Crackers supports trans youth in football. Now it's this, and then there's going to be an answer to this at some point. So we will get rid of. There's a Hassan Piker version of Pat McAfee that is coming down the pipe, and I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like.
Football.
It's up to you, people in the cameras.
Come on.
That's right. With that, there's obviously we're not going to preview the preseason games. There's no reason to do that.
Nobody plays in them anymore.
So we're going to go to the mailbag. The return of the mailbag. The first, I believe, of Maybe we did some in January of 2026.
It's been a while.
It's been a while,
Easily.
and we got some mail here. Every single week, the Sorry We Love Football headquarters floods with mail, envelopes, packages.
It was like freaking Tibet.
Oh, no.
It was a
It's a
flash
lot.
flood of
Oh,
letters.
boy.
When we opened the door to this studio,
Yeah.
That's
That's why we were
horrible.
late. We had to
Horrible
pick
weather.
ourselves up out of it.
Yeah.
So we're each going to grab a letter, and we're going to read it. Who wants to begin? I can do it.
do it.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. You know, you got to start off strong. Can't believe I picked this one up. I got a letter today that comes from Beyond the Grave. I think we've had a few of those.
Yeah.
It's from infamous serial killer Richard Ramirez, a.k.a. the Night Stalker.
Damn.
Richard writes, "Hey guys, big fan of the show, especially Jamel's hilarious characters. Where does he come up with that stuff?
Hey.
Anyway, wanted to write in today in defense of Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. The other day, I was watching Deshaun's press conference in hell with some of the guys, and something he said struck a chord with me. Not many people understand what it feels like to have your own city turn against you and cheer when you get hurt. And that's exactly what happened to me when the people of Boyle Heights beat my ass and ended my murderous rampage. So, Deshaun, if you're watching this, and I have to believe you are, I have a few words of encouragement for you. Once the world turned on me, that's when life got good. I met the love of my life while on death row. A bunch of books and movies about me got made.
Great doc.
And when I finally made it to hell, it felt like I found my home for the first time. There is light at the end of the tunnel, brother. Just keep your head up. You may not feel the love in Cleveland, but down here you have more fans than you could possibly imagine. I'm wearing your jersey as I write this letter. See you soon. Hail Satan. Signed, Richard Ramirez."
Now, here's what's surprising to me. Cleveland isn't hell?
Right.
Hell on earth.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, if hell ever did kind of, if Pinhead did arise from his totem that he was living in with enough club owner blood that he could reincarnate himself. This is deep cut Hellraiser 3 stuff.
Oh, it's
that I
good.
just am doing for Dan.
It's great.
If he came back, he would go immediately to Cleveland.
I think
That's where
so.
He would feel.
Because there's enough people for him to fuck with. Because
Right.
I'm thinking like somewhere with a similar climate but less shit happening is worse than Cleveland, like a Iowa, somewhere in the middle of fucking
You need people, though. You need
ass
people.
Missouri over Iowa, I would say. Having been to both.
Surprised Deshaun hadn't come up on the show yet, so thank you, Richard, for
No,
writing
listen,
in.
And I just I would like to say one thing. Obviously, the most shameful shit of this whole offseason is Deshaun Watson.
We almost didn't want to touch it. I feel like all of us collectively, without even commiserating about it, it's just too shameful and sad.
Because so what? You gave him $200 million. What's saddest is the person who gave him the $200 million. We never that person doesn't get booed nearly as often.
Nope.
You can't boo owners as easily. They're in their box.
They're at
Yeah.
a
Assume you're
trailer
booing the
park.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the owner and Deshaun Watson's agent are the demons.
Well, I did read that, actually, that the agent, that's part of the reason they're playing Deshaun, is because he, David Mugletta,
Oh, yes.
I can't remember how to pronounce his
Super
last name.
agents.
He represents so many of the upcoming draft prospects and some of the premier players in the league that if you don't play his client, he won't work with you with those other players.
But
so
why?
So you have to
Yeah, so the
play the
agent
game so
is-
the agent will take your call?
Yeah, it's like what?
Why put your nuts on the line for this guy? You have other clients you can
Yes,
tape for.
contract's guaranteed. Just cut him. Who
Also,
gives a
Everybody's
shit?
happy.
Why would you want to do business with David Mugletta anymore?
And why
This guy
would,
just set us with a $200 bill for a loser.
and, I mean, we're going to all watch him on the field in a couple of days, in a couple of, in less than 2 weeks, we're going to see this guy go out there and stink it up. Does it make the agent look smarter or better? I don't know. I mean, how could it?
Just
Listen.
something I read. Not sure if that's real or
This
not.
is why this offseason is an A. Even everybody in the sports world is like, hey, Deshaun, it is not about your personal life, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
You're already here. Like, you're terrible at football, bro.
If you weren't, we would have forgiven all of the sexual assault. Like
Women,
it's
multiple
actually-
women are like, brother, We want to see you throw a touchdown, you fucking loser.
Double-digit dozen women have accused him, and even those women are like, I mean, at least throw a deep ball
something.
to Cedric Tillman.
You can't hit anybody? It's crazy,
And
bro.
the flip side of that is you have a fan base that is actually excited about their Pro Bowl quarterback, RIP Pro Bowl, Shedeur Sanders, who, yes, did he deserve that? Whatever. But he is actually a player that the fans want to get behind and see, and they just can't.
It's just such a bizarre place. Like, you can't actually – the fans want a specific thing, and they're like, fuck the fans. We gave this guy $200 million. But where are you getting the $200 million from? It's the fans, you idiots.
This kind of reminds me of the Democratic Party, to be honest.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
not
sure.
good.
Right. Just you select the guy that you think you have to select.
Just the fuck you to the fans, to the voters,
Listen,
to everybody who cares.
That last debate that Joe Biden did is definitely Deshaun putting the earrings on.
That's
When he
such
was
a great
loading up them
analogy.
earrings, I'm like, dude, how dare you?
And the Shedeur Deshaun thing, I think, is an interesting dynamic because it is Nepo baby versus sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of a tough choice there, but coming out, shitting the bed as he did in the preseason, and then going in on the fans and being just so willfully blind to any culpability that he has on or off the field about how people might feel about him.
He's so bad, he brought up the fucking charges.
He was
Yeah.
like, can
That's
we
how
get back to
bad
talking
he
about
is.
that?
That's how bad he is. He was like, it's because I touched them women. It's because of that.
Yeah.
You can't fool me.
It has nothing to do with those 3 picks.
Oh, my God.
It actually, we're horrible people. We're ready to forgive. Throw touchdown passes. Each touchdown pass is an accusation out of our minds.
And then he act like he about to cry. And then he's like, it's in my city. Come on, man. Anyway.
Who has a letter they want to read?
I'll read
Okay.
my letter. Let's see here. Okay. Hey, guys. Love the show. My name is Madam Vinatieri, and I'm the owner of Illegal Touching, the escort service exclusively for the NFL. Until now, my business was a secret, but since the cat's kind of out of the bag, I figured it was as good a time as any to remind players, coaches, GMs, and owners who might be listening that you don't need to go to shady websites to find what you're looking for. We are available 24/7, and we provide any services that you might require. Our girls are trained and proficient with boat anal, Pam Oliver cosplay, reluctant massage table hand jobs,
Okay.
foot guys, dick pic encouragement, dick pic discouragement, cucking, Carson Wentz only, class slumming, cook beating,
Damn.
Tom Brady cosplay, and more. So if you're a fan, or if you're in the NFL and you're
more.
destructively horny, you need to call the toll-free number now, 1-800-BAD-ROGER. The extra R, unfortunately, is for the R word.
Yo, boat anal, the thing about that is because it's not a stable.
Oh.
It's not, it's
you-
tough anal.
You got to be prepared.
You got to
for
be able
some
to stay in.
quick shifts, bruh. The owner, the $140. Like, I guess what happens is you're an undercover cop, you give a crazy low number, and any real criminal would say, hey, this is too low, bruh. You can't actually sell me pussy for $140.
But this is the worst economy since the 70s, right? Yeah. It's a terrible time
Not for
to
stockholders.
be well, of course, but I wouldn't count many of the East Palestine hookers as shareholders in major corporations
Probably not.
right now. So they're not benefiting from this. Their prices are going down. I mean, $140 would buy you a pretty good air fryer.
Like, not even top of the line.
But yeah, not even the best air fryer
It
on
doesn't
the
even have a
market.
digital reader.
I can't believe cook beating was on the list.
Yeah, that hurts, bro.
It does seem like multiple people want it.
Sure,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
definitely. When you have these private chefs, you just want to.
Can we do combos? Can I do a foot guy with a cook beating?
Absolutely, but it's going to cost you double.
That's double? Shit. It's worth it. Throw me in.
Also, it's part of the it's part of the collective bargaining agreement anyway. So this is all paid for by the NFLPA.
Right. So this is a service for the players.
Yes.
So just all you do, you reach down, you do 1-800-BAD-ROGER.
2 R's.
2 R's.
This is all of the stuff that the CTE League is providing as well.
Yes,
I feel
this
like
is absolutely real in that league.
We can like kind of test it there.
and they also should be providing self-contained podcast studios for these hookers to talk about their experience in, because that's really, you got to contain that too.
You're absolutely right. So it's just a podcast that nobody but the people who already know the game are listening to.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so,
it looks real as hell.
Jamel, go ahead and read that last letter we got.
Okay. Hello, boys. Big fan of the show. This is Jolene. That's right. The one and only person to not give a fuck about Dolly Parton. First and foremost, I'd like to address that and say rest in peace and gone too soon, sister girl. And in honor of Dolly's passing, I'd like to announce my newest pursuit, philanthropy. I'm going to be opening the Lane Kiffin Institute for Billy Madisons. This is going to be a safe space for adult men who don't feel like reading to train for high school football. Hey, we might as well, right? If they got adults going back to college, we could send adults to high school too. What's the difference, man? Anyway, go Titans. All the best. Jolene Goodell.
Oh, that I was going to ask where she got her money. Now we know.
Now we know. It's Jolene Goodell.
She
That's
should
huge.
partner up with Madame Vinatieri's.
Yo, Adam Vinatieri, I'm trying to go over there.
Jolene, thanks for writing in. Damn, can't let that beef go, huh? How long's this been going on? 40.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Then
Way
she
too long.
writes us.
Well,
We're
people-
still mourning.
This is a way to get. I believe we're a conduit to get messages from people to people within the NFL
So, yeah.
sphere, because everyone's listening.
Yeah, that's true. This is the hottest show in the NFL.
What would you just call it? The Billy Madison School?
It's
for...
the Lane Kiffin Institute for Billy Madison.
Madison.
Oh.
So it's adults going back to public school,
But they don't
K
like
through
reading?
12. They
don't
just
read,
don't
they
want
just
to read.
train
They don't
more.
want to read.
They don't want to read. They want to work out more and beat up on smaller people.
Oh man, playing bombardment with a bunch of third graders. If you're fucking, Philip Rivers or something.
Yeah.
Thanks for writing
It's
in,
gonna be
Jolene.
big, yeah.
Okay, let's wrap this one up. Final thoughts on the show. I actually have we've got a couple questions. How do I get into the fantasy leagues if the draft is on Sunday? Danny, as commissioner, I think we're capped off on the leagues, but how does this work?
Right now, we haven't set the draft. The Israel League is set. I'm sorry, folks, who wanted into that hotbed of controversy. That league is full, and we've set the draft order. Palestine is only 12 players right now. If there are 2 of you out there who are adamant about joining this league before Sunday, I'm willing to extend the deadline for you. Get in now, because once this deadline hits, I'm setting that draft order, and you're out.
Okay, well, contact us through the Instagram or the Discord
Get
or
on
the
the
Substack
Discord.
or the YouTube or the Threads or
Hit us
the
everywhere.
Twitter or the social media.
Anywhere you can find us on football.
Or I'll read Danny's home address and phone number right now. Jamel, final thoughts.
Next year, what if we do Russia and Ukraine League?
You're trying to soften the bite. Of
It's
the,
not
Yeah, a
soft.
little
I don't
bit.
know if
This
you've
is
seen
so
how
real.
that war is not soft.
You're right. I guess, yeah.
I'm just
We're
concerned.
not
We've
hearing
got
about it.
other wars we could get into. We could do like a
India, Pakistan.
the Congo versus everybody. Or,
Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
yeah. Okay.
You think the soda wars are still going on?
Soda war.
Pretty sure Coke.
You're on the
won
soda
that one.
wars.
It's a war. I don't think we have nobody's surrendered yet.
We're obviously locked into this, and I did win the Israel League last year. That is not speak to my personal politics in any way, but
I
I'm
wanna-
just saying, let's consider some other wars going forward. Like
That's
this
fair.
This year we're doing it. It's still going on. We got
It's
other
just gonna
wars
keep
we
getting
could try.
sadder.
Yeah,
I know
we
what
could
you
try
mean.
other wars.
Danny
You're right.
said that this whole season's got him feeling a bit blue as it is. That's not uplifting any spirits
I
either.
mean, perhaps the big word for this season is sadness. It could end up being really sad
I think, yeah.
for all of us.
If football is the distraction, and unfortunately the floodwaters are seeping in to our sweet, beautiful product.
More floodwaters.
Yeah,
Damn it, Danny. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, conserve food. Here's my thought. I believe that they're jacking up these prices to get us used to food scarcity that's coming in the next 10 years, and we are going to be killing each other for small items of sustainable comestibles in the future, near future.
Is that like Uncrustables?
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's going to be like, how they have in the movie Snowpiercer where they crush up a bunch of roaches and make it into a little bar of protein.
Wow.
We're going to be fighting over that.
Fuck.
So conserve food and have a great season, guys. I'm looking forward to football right now. I'm so locked in and ready.
Yeah, so if you have some wings or anything like that, just freeze dry it.
Get a deep
Yeah.
freeze. If you can, buy a large plot of land and fill it with food and water, potable water.
Hey, well, we'll see you next week. Not sorry about that.
Sorry.
I am sorry for bringing up the other stuff.
Wah, wah. All right.
Woo!
We're back,
That felt
guys.
good.